check with G Team. I mean, I'll have to check with my schedule and see if I'm able to do that sort of thing, you know.
Start that again. Okay,
Busy
I'm
guy.
a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of this. If no one has claimed it, I will potentially claim it. If anyone claims it now, you will be slapped with the fish. I can't claim a base that quickly. That seems a little bit rushed. Okay, this is interesting. I like the lumps. Kind of want to build my base on a lump. Now, Grian's base is right next to a lump. And it's quite a nice lump. I like this lump. As far as lumps go, that is a good one. That is a lovely lump. It is very close to Grian's base, but then again, in the previous season, our bases were literally connected, and that didn't actually cause any issues. That was quite nice. I also preemptively claimed this. Anyone who tries to claim it, slap with fish. There are some nice lumps over here, but they're a little bit dirty. We've got some dirty lumps over here. I found Scar's Ridiculous Storm. This looks absolutely incredible. And his base also has quite a nice lump next to it. And it also has horses. Yeah, I must say, this is quite a nice lump right here, but it seems to be within the World Eater Zone. So I would build a base just to watch the base get completely obliterated. That might not be good. So having flown around and observed all of the local lumps, I'm currently between this one right here and this one right here. I mean, there's benefits of them both. I think I'm going to put together a list of the pros and cons, and we'll make a decision based off of that. Which, according to French people, I say very strangely. How else are you meant to say croissant? Is it croissant? Croissant? How? Seriously, how? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I've written up a list of all of the positives of the birch lump and all of the positives of the mountain lump. So I'm going to go through them now. One of the big positives of the birch lump is that it is close to Grian. It's really close to Grian's base. You know, I can chill out with him. We'll be really close neighbours. And one of the big positives of the mountain lump is that it's far away from Grian. It's really nice and far from Grian. So I don't have to put up with all the things that come with being close to Grian. Because, you know, I absolutely love being Grian's neighbour, but sometimes I absolutely hate being Grian's neighbour. I mean, I know it was a little while ago now, but he waxed my copper. He waxed my copper right in front of my eyes. Okay, next up on the list, we have got easy to build on. The birch lump is very, very easy to build on. It's a nice flat surface. It's nothing too crazy. Whereas the mountain already looks super cool. Like, it's already a wicked looking structure. So anything that I put on there will by default look pretty cool. Now I've actually got a pair of negatives here because on the birch lump side it is a little bit far away from town. I mean, it's like a 30-second flight by the Elytra. I would like to be a tiny bit closer, I guess. Whereas the mountain actually could be a little bit too close to town. If I want to build anything that's going to cause lag, then it is actually going to affect the town because look, it's up there. Like, literally, that's where it is. And also, if the town expands, you know, people start adding shops or just building more stuff in here, then my base is going to be in the way. Like, the town could grow into my base zone, and that's an issue. Now, there's another thing to do with perspective here. So on the birch lump, the lump itself isn't actually that big, so the base that I build on top of it would look really big. It would look massive. You know, it would look like a really big structure and could look incredibly cool. Whereas on the mountain front, the build itself would probably look smaller because the mountain itself is huge. Like, I'd have to build something absolutely massive for it to look massive on the mountain. But, as I kind of mentioned earlier, it would look huge from afar. Like, that build on top of the mountain, if you zoomed right out so you could see the foot of the mountain as well, it would look incredible. So that is where I'm at. That is where I'm at. That is the list that I've put together. I haven't made any progress. This is difficult. I've been pondering this for like 2 or 3 hours now, and I literally, this is as good as I've got. They are even Stevens. So I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to sleep on it, and when I come back, I should have an answer. The moment has come. I decided to AFK overnight in my slime. Oh, you wanted me to do a verse?